Do you enjoy living in your current home?
Yes, I absolutely do. My current apartment is quite comfortable, and it's located in a vibrant neighborhood, which I really appreciate. It feels very much like home to me.
How long have you lived there?
I've been living in my present flat for about 3 years now. It feels like a good amount of time, long enough to settle in and get to know the area well.
What do you like most about your home?
What I like most is probably the natural light. It gets a lot of sunshine throughout the day, which makes the space feel very warm and inviting, particularly during the cooler months.
Is there anything you dislike about it?
The only thing I dislike is that it's on a fairly busy street, so sometimes the traffic noise can be a bit disruptive, especially in the evenings. It's a minor inconvenience, though.
Do you plan to stay there for a long time?
I haven't made any definite long-term plans yet, but for the foreseeable future, I'm quite content to stay here. It serves my needs well at this stage of my life. One time when I stayed far away from home was when I traveled to Melbourne, Australia, for a 3-month nursing internship. Melbourne is a vibrant, multicultural city, but it was quite different from my hometown, so the experience was both exciting and challenging. I stayed there for about 12 weeks, living in shared student accommodation near the hospital where I worked. The internship was part of my nursing degree, and it gave me the opportunity to gain hands-on experience in a high-quality healthcare setting. My days were busy. I assisted with patient care, observed medical procedures, and collaborated with experienced nurses and doctors. Outside of work, I explored the city, visited museums, and tried local foods, which helped me appreciate Melbourne's diverse culture. At first, I felt a bit homesick because everything was unfamiliar, but over time, I adapted and even grew to love the city. The people were friendly, and I made new friends among my colleagues and fellow interns. What I appreciated most was the professional growth. I learned so much about patient-centered care and advanced medical practices. By the end of my stay, I felt more confident in my skills and more independent as a person. Looking back, staying in Melbourne was a rewarding experience. It pushed me out of my comfort zone, broadened my perspective, and deepened my passion for nursing. Even though I missed home at times, the knowledge and memories I gained made it truly worthwhile.
What are the main challenges people face when living abroad for the first time?
One of the biggest challenges when moving abroad is cultural adaptation. People often experience culture shock, struggling with unfamiliar customs, social norms, and even daily routines like public transport or shopping. Language barriers can also make communication difficult, leading to misunderstandings or isolation. Another major issue is homesickness. Being far from family and friends can be emotionally draining, especially during holidays or personal struggles. Additionally, practical matters like finding accommodation, securing a job, or understanding legal requirements can be overwhelming. Financial stress is another concern, as living costs may be higher than expected and managing expenses in a foreign currency can be tricky. However, over time, most people adapt by learning the language, making new connections, and developing problem-solving skills. While the initial phase can be tough, many find that overcoming these challenges builds resilience and broadens their perspective on life.
How does living abroad influence a person's career opportunities?
Living abroad can significantly boost career prospects by exposing individuals to global work environments and professional networks. Many countries offer specialized job markets that may not be available in one's home country, allowing professionals to gain unique skills and experience. For example, someone in healthcare might learn advanced techniques in a country with cutting-edge medical facilities. Additionally, working abroad enhances adaptability, problem-solving, and cross-cultural communication, qualities highly valued by employers. Multinational companies often prefer candidates with international experience because they bring diverse perspectives. However, there can be challenges, such as unrecognized qualifications or visa restrictions. Some professionals may also face competition in saturated job markets. Despite this, those who succeed often return home with a competitive edge or even secure higher-paying roles overseas. Overall, while the transition can be difficult, the long-term career benefits of working abroad are substantial.
In what ways can living abroad change a person's personality and worldview?
Living abroad often leads to profound personal growth by exposing individuals to different cultures, beliefs, and lifestyles. Many people become more open-minded as they learn to appreciate diverse perspectives, breaking down stereotypes they may have held. Adapting to new environments also builds resilience, independence, and problem-solving skills, as daily tasks require extra effort in an unfamiliar setting. Additionally, being away from home can make people more self-reliant and confident in handling challenges. Some develop greater empathy by experiencing life as a minority or facing language barriers. On the other hand, some may feel a sense of identity conflict, balancing their original culture with new influences. Over time, most expatriates gain a broader worldview, valuing global interconnectedness and cultural diversity. These changes often stay with them even after returning home, shaping how they interact with others and approach life's challenges.
What are the social benefits of living in a foreign country?
One of the greatest social benefits of living abroad is the opportunity to build a diverse network of friends and professional contacts from different backgrounds. This multicultural exposure fosters greater tolerance and understanding, as people learn to communicate across cultural and linguistic barriers. Many expatriates also develop stronger interpersonal skills, as they must navigate new social norms and build relationships from scratch. Additionally, living abroad often leads to lifelong friendships with locals and fellow foreigners who share similar experiences. Another advantage is participation in international communities, such as expat groups or cultural associations, which provide support and a sense of belonging. However, forming deep connections can take time, especially if language is a barrier. Despite this, many people find that the social skills and global friendships they gain abroad enrich their lives long after they return home.
Do you think living abroad is easier now than in the past? Why or why not?
Living abroad is generally easier today due to technological advancements and globalization. The internet allows instant communication with loved ones via video calls and social media, reducing feelings of isolation. Access to online resources, such as language apps, expat forums, and digital banking, simplifies daily life. Travel is also more affordable and efficient, making visits home more feasible. Additionally, many countries have streamlined visa processes and offer more support for foreign workers and students. However, new challenges exist, such as increased competition for jobs and housing in popular expat destinations. Political changes, like stricter immigration policies in some nations, can also complicate relocation. While technology helps, some argue that it creates a digital bubble where expatriates rely too much on their home culture instead of integrating. Overall, while modern conveniences make the transition smoother, adapting to a new country still requires effort and resilience.